Tad is a bad dream. Just forget him.
I can't. I wish to God that I could, but I can't. It's useless. I don't know how this happened. It just happened.
Oh, my God. You've fallen in love with him.
Jumping to conclusions. So you.
Oh, Liza, I'm really worried about you.
I'm not in love with him.
But you just said.
Tad was there for me when I needed somebody. A concept historically foreign to you, Mother.
Oh, so gratitude prompted those warm words?
Well, I quibble with warm.
So would I. What I heard was far from warm.
I see him every day. I work with him every day. I have, in some ways, come to depend on him.
Liza, why can't you be honest?
My mother never taught me how.
You know, hiding behind cleverness, walking away from reality is just how we got off track all those years ago.
I don't need to go through another ancient history lesson, Mother.
Tad hurt you beyond healing all those years ago. I know, I was there.
Weren't you, though? In your own way, you screwed us both.
You can't let Tad ruin your life again. It's psychotically masochistic.
Shut up. Just shut up, Mother.
You've already fallen for him. Oh, Liza, can't you see what's happening here? Tad was callow then, but now he's extremely manipulative. He'll ruin you.
Men don't ruin women, Mother.
Oh, yes, they do.
Tad is a happily married man.
Oh, yes, he is so happy that he slept with you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You slept with Liza? You've got the greatest wife in the world, and you messing with that she-devil? Oh, man.
Look, it was a mistake, all right? It was a fluke. It's not gonna happen again.
Wow, I'm reassured. Dad, I am so reassured. You fed me that line the last time. You said you kissed her once. What's it gonna be next? We moved in together once?
We weren't even thinking about sex that night, Mother. We were blindsided by a psychotic intern who had committed murder. Tad's life was in the dumpster. I was wallowing in guilt.
So, it just happened?
Yes. It just happened. Two people fell together when life was just sort of crumbling around us.
No emotional commitment.
We just needed each other for an hour. Okay?
Oh, Liza, you are so head over heels in love with Tad that it's making me dizzy.
Mother, would you please get a life and stop projecting onto mine? I am not in love with Tad Martin.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to try to keep my job. You're not making it easier.
You can't let Tad ruin your life again.
Please leave. Please. Let Iris show you out.
Oh, my poor darling, how you must be aching to be with him. And how you're going to get him with little Miss Dixie May running in and out of the picture.
That irritating sound.
Liza, there's never been a situation that you couldn't fix or a man that you couldn't land. And, well, the solution here is obvious. Why haven't you told Dixie?
Why did you do it?
Extenuating circumstances.
Aren't there always?
Charles, my life was in the toilet, okay? My wife told me to my face that our marriage was over.
Hold on. What did I miss here?
She thought I was responsible for Laurel's death. One day at the courthouse, she all but accused me of putting the gun in Jason's hand. And oh yeah, this is after she'd already moved out.
She left you?
Like I said, things have been tense around here for the last few weeks. She's always hated this job, hated me for doing it. I thought my marriage was gone. Just between you and me, her comment wasn't that far off the mark. I did feel responsible. Well, my point is, I felt like I had nothing left to lose. Nobody understood what I was going through.
Except Liza.
Before I knew it, we were... Oh, boy. Well, don't look at me like that, okay? Just don't even say it, all right? I know. I'm fully aware of the fact that I should have walked out of the room after things started heating up. But you know what? I didn't.
Wait a minute, but you said Dixie's okay with all of this now. How can that be?
She had a change of heart. She apologized and moved back in. Thank God. My life has resumed.
Only she doesn't know about the tea and sympathy scene.
No, and she's not going to. Why should she? It was a mistake. I know it was a mistake. Why should she be hurt by it?
She already has been.
She hasn't. Trust me. And she's not going to because it's not going to happen again. I'm going to do everything and anything I can to protect my marriage, whatever it takes.
Is that right?
Like I said, whatever it takes.
That's bull, okay? Because if you were serious about your marriage, you would have already kissed this job goodbye.
You want me to quit my job, to join the ranks of the unemployed?
Come on, Ted, you'll be unemployed for 10 seconds.
You don't know that?
Yeah, you want to stay in the devil's playpen. You want to keep that temptation there right in front of your face.
Don't be dramatic. This is a TV studio. It's not a singles bar.
I know you, okay? You get off on this kind of thing. High stakes, high excitement, high return. You get jazzed at the thought of imminent destruction. I've done my fair share of adultery cases, okay? I've heard the sad stories, my friend, and you are bucking for disaster.
I know where to draw the line.
And the next time you and Liza get all steamed up in the heat of battle, that line is going to get real faint.
Nope. I'm not going to get sucked in.
Because you love Dixie.
Right, because I love Dixie.
Then stay away from Liza. It's the only foolproof solution, man. Quit this place pronto.
What, and let her win? Again? I'm not going to do that, Charles. No way.
This isn't a game of checkers.
No, it's a game called revenge, and she started it. As a matter of fact, it's probably the reason she came back to Pine Valley in the first place.
Revenge?
Revenge.
For all that stuff that happened back in high school? Paranoid much?
Charles, look at the facts, okay? When it comes to media, this woman is a genius, okay? She's an artist. She's got a resume as long as your arm. She could have gone anywhere, Los Angeles, Chicago. She chose WRCW in Pine Valley, a town so small we got a hitching post in the parking lot. I'm telling you, she came back to this town to take my job, to ruin my marriage and make me miserable.
I think you're reaching.
Yeah, well, you don't know about the earrings left in bedrooms, you know, the mixed and the garbled and the destroyed messages, needling Dixie every chance she gets. Hey, you know what? I'm really sorry that Liza got hurt years past, but I can't do anything about that now, and I'm not going to stand here and let her ruin everything. I want her job, and I'm going to fight her on her own turf.
Tad, Liza's got you in a lose-lose situation.
You don't think I can win?
Au contraire. I think you might. But what do you think the defeated Liza's gonna do? She's gonna make a beeline right for Dixie and tell her everything.
It can't be a sense of fair play. You're far too intelligent for that.
Thanks for assuming I have no ethics.
Oh, ethics? So you haven't told Dixie you slept with her husband to spare her feelings?
I could care less what the sweet Hicks feelings
Oh,
are.
I see. So maybe your silence is a way of holding on to Tad?
How many times do I have to tell you I do not want Tad?
Of course you want Tad, and the fastest way to get Tad is to estrange him and Dixie.
I'm not going to do that.
Why? You think you'll lose Tad if you tell little wifey? Well, don't worry about that, darling. He'll come around. Just tell Dixie.
You are so tedious. You haven't a clue why I do what I do, and still you try to psychoanalyze me.
Speaking of the devil.
Mother.
Dixie! Dixie!
Mother.
Dixie, come back. Oh, what a better time to test the waters.
Dare you?
I can hardly wait. Will Colby go to the Met for Martin,
Hi, I was just...
Hi, Dixie. Come in.
Thanks. I was just looking for Tad. Michael won his case.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, it is. I'm very relieved.
Yeah, he's been reinstated with back pay and everything. I'm just gonna go find Tad.
Oh, don't run off, don't run off. Liza has something she wants to tell you.
What is it, Liza?
Go ahead, darling. Tell her the truth.
I just wanted you to know that this competition wasn't my idea.
Oh, with your job as the grand prize, I never thought it was. Tad told me that it was Adam's brainstorm.
Well, I just really wanted to go on record.
Thanks. Is that all?
Yes.
Okay. Goodbye, then.
Bye. Don't ever do that to me again.
I was only trying to help.
Please. I recognize bloodlust when I see it.
Oh, what a barbaric notion.
Oh, far too refined for you.
I resent that.
Spoil for trouble somewhere else, Mother. I don't need it.
Look, it hurts me to see my little girl so unhappy.
You don't care about me being hurt. This isn't about me. This is about you, as always.
Well, where's all this hostility coming
How
from?
dare you ask that?
Liza, I'm trying to give you the benefit of my years of experience, my advice.
You're giving me grief, Mother.
I don't believe you. You could have destroyed Tad's marriage back there in one little sentence, and you play nice.
Why are you so hell-bent on ruining Tad's life?
Because I want to protect you.
You actually said that with a straight face. Are you sure this isn't about your sorry, pathetic life? And your expanding wrinkles and the fact that you can't get a man in your life?
I can get any man that I want.
Oh, except Tad, though,
Oh,
right?
don't be
No,
ridiculous.
he dumped you, Mother. And he hurt you. And you still want him. And the fact that he had sex with me, it really rankles you, doesn't it?
Liza, he betrayed us both, remember?
Oh, please. You know, I have spent a fortune and many years trying to put this sordid chapter of my life behind me. It's bad enough I got you for a mother. Another fake scene of compassion is going to really make me sick. And I have a flight to catch.
Oh, you're going on a trip? You didn't mention it?
Business, Mother.
You're going with him, aren't you? I guess that's why you didn't mention it. You're going with Tad, aren't you?
She said plenty of times. She hasn't said anything yet.
Well, it hasn't suited her to say anything yet.
Charles, you don't understand. This is professional. Liza is a pro. It's what she's about. She's amazing. She's precise. She's got a mind like a laser beam. Telling Dixie is not her style. Too many unnecessary civilian casualties. This is between her and me. She hasn't said anything yet. She's not gonna.
That is incredibly naive.
I got cash money. It says as soon as I nail this job, she's on the first plane out of here. And our dirty little secret goes with her.
Dream on, man.
She came back to Pine Valley to get even with me, not Dixie. She fails, she's gone.
What if you're wrong? What if Liza has a meltdown and tells Dixie? Then what?
Then I'll deal with it.
Charlie!
Hey!
Hi! I didn't know you were here.
Oh.
How's Cecily?
Perfect. I'm amazed she lets me hang around, which is just what Tad was saying about you.
Well, he better. I am one fine woman.
I couldn't agree with you more. Okay, look, I hate to cut out, but I got a plane to catch.
Oh.
And Cecily says, Dixie, read your email.
Oh, I will, all right, I will. And you tell her not to OD on the sun
Do
out
another
there.
half of it.
Oh.
Tad, you take care of this 1 in a million wife of yours.
I will, don't worry.
Okay.
You
Bye,
say,
you guys. I love you.
Bye, love you.
love you.
Oh.
Hey, it's great news about Michael.
Oh, I have to run off to the high school, but I did want to tell you before you went on your business trip.
I'm sorry, honey. It's just, I don't want to go. I have to watch my back around Liza, especially when it concerns the affiliates.
Sure. Hey, I'm going to score big out there. I have faith in you. Oh.
Yes, Tad and I are going on the same trip, but it is business and we're on different flights.
Oh, I see.
No, you don't see. Your vision is severely limited, Mother. This is not a choice, it is a necessity. If I don't go, Tad will make inroads with the affiliates.
Why did you have to get involved with him again? It's only going to cause us more pain.
Drop it, Mother.
Liza, why don't you want to make Tad pay for this? It's quite simple. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Tell Dixie you'll get revenge and job security.
Keep your vendettas to yourself, Mother. Keep your mouth shut and stay out of my life.
Well, if you're not going to make him pay, Liza, I will. Tad, darling, could I have a word with you? Tad, darling, could I have a word?
What, again?
Well, at least that's an acknowledgement.
Marian, trust me, whatever you want, I don't have time for.
Darling, you don't even know what it is.
I recognize that carnivorous glint in your eye.
Yes, darling, of course you do.
Excuse me.
No, Tad, I'm afraid I can't excuse you. Not until I get what I need.
Oh, I'm sure you've got the wrong guy.
Really? I have very fond memories of, satisfaction on demand.
Marian, please don't go there.
We've already been there, Tad.
I'm not that kid anymore.
Yes, so your press packets lead us to believe. You're just a home-loving, hearth-bound little celebrity, aren't you, darling? And answer me one question. Why are you after my daughter?
Define after your daughter.
You know, gossip travels at the speed of light, Tad. This whole place is just buzzing about your messy affair.
What affair would that be?
Your relentless pursuit of my daughter's job.
That, well, what can I say? TV is a very tough field.
Liza's not as tough as she looks.
No, she's tougher.
What do you want from her, Tad? Unconditional surrender? You've already ravaged her heart, and now you want her job?
Marian, that heart thing happened a long time ago. And now we're both after the same spot. I'm sorry.
No, 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 no. You're after her job. She's not after yours.
Oh, that's right. It's beneath her.
Some women like to be underneath a man.
Well, Liza's not one of them.
You should know.
Why didn't you go peddle a condo? You're out of your depth.
Maybe so, darling. But aren't you concerned about the little people, you know, the Grips, the AIDS? They're all talking about this grudge match between you and my daughter.
It's not a grudge match. It's simply a contest of wills, of ambition. Something's got to give around here. There's entirely too much friction in the studio.
Oh, you mean sparks?
No, Marian, I mean your daughter and I don't work well together.
Well, why is that? Because you were lovers?
Frankly, yes.
So, you never really recovered from our torrid little three-way fling.
Mary, don't make it out to be some kind of menage a trois. It was nothing but a big, stupid...
thrill, which haunts you to this day.
Speak for yourself.
I'm speaking for my daughter. And why should she suffer for the sins of your past?
The only thing that's suffering around here is the work.
Why, every time you see your boss, you see that girl you seduced and betrayed?
We betrayed. I was a kid. What's your excuse?
Give me a break, Tad.
No. I don't want to get into this with you. You just proved my point. This is a TV studio, not some kind of group therapy session. I'm here to make TV.
Well, make whatever you want, but not from the shards of my daughter's career.
Your daughter's got nothing to worry about.
Because you're not in her league.
Liza's good. One of the best. When I take her job, she'll get a better one.
Tad, why is it that you want everything that belongs to my daughter?
It doesn't belong to your daughter. Nobody's name is monogrammed on the station manager's job, okay? The job goes to the best man.
Liza has the job.
Not for long.
Why do you want more always, Tad? It's never enough for you, is it? When is this going to end?
When this office is mine.
And my daughter, too?
I don't want your daughter.
Oh, well, I think you do.
Well, thinking was never your best event.
Well, that's certainly sweet of you to say that. You were pretty good in the physical department yourself,
Mary,
darling.
why do you always have to turn everything into some kind of sexual innuendo?
Unfulfilled desire? Is that what this is about, Tad?
No. Unfulfilled ambition. That in a really lousy working environment.
You know, suppressing an attraction can be volatile.
I'm not suppressing anything. I want your daughter's job. I'm going after it. You really care about her? Then persuade her to cut her losses and move on.
Town isn't big enough for you and my daughter.
No, this TV station isn't big enough for the both of us. And unfortunately, there's only one of those in Pine Valley.
Well, Liza has paid her dues. She spent years building a career, which is
Her
more
career is a lot bigger than WRCW. A lot bigger than this one-horse town. She's a major player in television. Why shouldn't she take on a major city?
because she wants to be here.
Why?
Because she came back here to heal some severed relationships.
You see a lot of healing going on in this office, Marian?
I'm referring, of course, to myself.
Oh, I see. Making a lot of big strides, are you? A lot of mother-daughter bonding going on?
I made a lot of mistakes as a mother, Tad, but my biggest mistake was you.
Let's not get into that. My point is it working? Huh? Is it, this little return to the scene of her youth? Are you and Liza making up for lost time? Does your daughter strike you as happy?
Quite honestly, no.
And what the hell are you working so hard to protect? Her job? She'll get a better one. Her happiness? Give me a break. It's a daily dose of hell around here. Why should she put herself through it? She doesn't need another small-town TV station on her resume. She doesn't need this.
Oh, and you do?
Yes, I do. I got a wife, I got a family, I got a mortgaged house, and I've only got one credit on my sheet. She's way ahead of me.
Only professionally.
Well, how much of a chance do you think she's got at getting a life doing battle with me 8 days a week?
Well, you know, suddenly everything is clearer. Liza's hostility, her moods. You know, you really put it all in perspective.
Just like that?
Yes. I mean, more than anything in life, I want my daughter's happiness. And this contest is really taking its toll. It just can't go on. So I'll talk to Liza when she comes back into town.
Good choice.
Oh, and Tad, thank you. And don't worry. I know exactly what to do. Stupid, self-serving son of a... Okay. Okay, Mr. Tad Martin. You are going to be in for the shock of your life. Don't worry, Liza. This time, it's going to be different. Mother's going to make sure it's going to be different. Yoo-hoo! Anybody home?
What the devil are you doing here?
Well, if it isn't the Marquis de Sade. Are you having fun, Adam, watching Tad and Liza rip each other to shreds?
What crack did you crawl through, Marian?
You know, it's so like you, darling, to demand a human sacrifice.
If you want to criticize my management techniques, why don't you write me a letter? Don't start following me around.
I didn't even know you would be here, darling. I came to speak with Dixie.